All right, all right, all right. Let's bring in our commentators, Chris Hopper and Logic.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning,
Good
everybody.
morning, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning, Scott. Good
Good
morning,
morning.
Tom. Good morning, Terry. We are on day nine of the 2024 Hoka Hey Motorcycle Challenge. 0900, bright and early.
Bright and early.
For all our military members out there tuning in, we salute you. Thank you for your service. See if you can put a leave request in, take a couple days off to ride the Hoka Hey. You're, you're more than welcome. Good morning, Boots. Uh, good morning, Kelly. Good morning. We're gonna let a couple of people tune in, and then we're gonna jump right in it. I know you've been waiting and anticipating for some updates on the 2024 Hoka Hey Motorcycle Challenge, and we are happy and enthused to bring it to you. All right, all right. Today is August the 12th, day number 9 of the Hoka Hey Motorcycle Challenge, and we have riders across the board.
All over the place, yeah.
If you would like to catch a rebroadcast of this live, you can go to our YouTube channel, K Solo the Rider, and Pops Adventure, and Keeping It Logic over on the YouTube. Please, by all means, go over there, like, share, and subscribe. We greatly appreciate it. Good morning, Wayne. Good morning, Reno. Good morning, Rebecca. Yeah, Loco is funny, Boots. He's great spirits. Good morning, Carl. Good morning, Tennessee Whiskey. We're going to be taking a couple of call-ins, so if you would like to call in, ask a couple of questions. Um, our panel consists of Chris Hopper. He's ridden in three Hoka Hey Motorcycle Challenge, right, Hop?
Correct.
And we have Logic, and Logic is a novelist. He has not ridden in a challenge, but he's been on the big board. He's been tracking movements. He's been in contact with riders, and he is interested. So he is kind of like our novelist, where he's asking the question that Hop and I may not be thinking about, and building up how to build a resume on what it takes
Yeah.
to ride it. So you're getting it from all perspectives. And of course, you have me. I've ridden in 2 Hoka Hays, and just so happened I made a right turn, and I finished first in the challenge. So I hold the title of champion,
Right.
but hey, I'm humble with it. I don't go around thumping chest, but you getting it from all three perspectives. So if anybody's wondering how this panel was formed, um, you best believe we got all the areas covered, from a veteran and Hop, and then we have someone who also Hop, who had been uh, DQ'd or dropped because he had a violation. You got a champion, and then you got a novice. So we
Not
got all the
hop,
bases covered.
not hop. No.
Hot 2022. Show them what you think of it.
Yeah, right. The old middle finger.
Yeah, man, the old middle finger. But we got all the bases covered, folks, and I think it's a good combination. We appreciate you tuning in. So don't question it. Just go with it and enjoy it, because hey, the right decision have been made. Just like these riders have made the right decision to ride the Hoka Hey.
Yes,
Shout
yes,
out to
yes.
them. So of course, the first thing that we do, we jump right into the big board. Um, my computer's wanting to dance all over the place this morning. Might be those hackers over there going off. But we're gonna jump right into the topic from headquarters. So I always like to go with headquarters put out. They put out something late last night around about 11:21 p.m. Correction: line Delta 20 is not an L on YT 37, but a wellness check at Junction 37 services. Check in there and get back on YT 1 Whiskey 1 West for 550 miles to AK 2 North, Alaska 2 North. That's line Delta 24. And the riders will understand that. So I think there was a mix up on the direction last night. We are tracking with Riot. Riot has not quit. He is still pushing forward. He, being a front runner, haven't been a front runner. I know you are out there. You are running to something that may have changed since they verified the route, and it may cost you some time. So it ended up costing Riot quite a bit of time. He was quite a few miles off course. He corrected himself. He almost ran out of gas, but he corrected himself, and he should be back on course. We're going to go ahead and address the elephant in the room. Hop, you see what I see
What's
on the
that?
big board? On the big board?
Oh, yeah. So actually, just to let everyone know, if you'll pan out, Riot is just past Whitehorse. North. Past the line up there.
Yeah, he's in the Yukon.
North.
Yeah. And I got in touch with him last night. Whitehorse. I got in touch with him last night, and he was down here in Tinsland. So it's good to know we got an update on him. He's up here around the Whitehorse area.
Yeah, he's past Whitehorse,
Moving right along.
coming around that left-hand turn.
So your leaders are up in this area right here, up in the Yukon. You can see the elephant in the room is that the trackers seem like all of the trackers on the big board have stopped moving way back here. Looks like when they get to mile 80 rest stop, the trackers just seem to stop for everybody. So we don't know what's going on with Fleet Tracker for all of the loved ones and significant others out there that's following your rider. We are aware of the situation. So please
Well,
do not.
they transmit via cell service, which is retarded.
Oh wow, not satellite.
They work on satellite, but this info is transmitted via cell, which makes no sense.
No, it doesn't.
So if there's no cell service, it's not going to update.
Right.
So yeah, it's good. It's a completely retarded system. I don't know. I don't understand it.
So definitely, this is the elephant in the room. So please, I've received a lot of messages saying, "Hey, I see this rider's here. There's something going on here. There must be a roadblock." That is the signal for the fleet tracker. I guess that's their reach as far as the signal. So we are aware of it. All right, let's get rid of this background.
Got quite a few riders fixing to cross the border here this morning.
Yeah, that border was busy probably all night.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna key it up. All right, so we have Hop. Is that video loaded, Hop?
Yeah. Put it up and I'll play it.
All right, we got a video. It's not showing, Hop.
Hold on one second. Let me.
Okay.
Yeah, it's rider 1131.
All
Ready?
right. So
Taco.
yes.
Yeah, this is Jimmy Burns, rider 1131. So if you guys want to pull up the bio and stuff.
Right at 11:31.
Taco here, rider number 1131. I'm off of David Thompson Highway number 11 here. I think it's called Nordeg, Canada, around here somewhere. Anyway, I'm at a campground. I spent last night sleeping in this pavilion that you see back here. It's a dry camp area. Found it, I don't know, 10:30 last night, something like that. Pulled in. Wasn't nobody here, so I used the day use pavilion, as you've seen there, for my sleeping arrangements. Got my cot, my sleeping bag, dove off in there. Slept good. Woke up this morning. It is some kind of cold. Breaking up my headgear. Getting ready to go. I know I'd seen somewhere that somebody had said, "Oh, I'm not bringing my heated gear." Well, wrong answer if you're here today, because it is pretty damn chilly. Anyway, so I got that going, getting ready to go. For the ride itself, so far, it's been challenging, as we all know it would be. I've discovered some things that I just didn't even think of, like, did I bring too much stuff or not bring too much stuff? I got a saddlebag full of stuff that I didn't even need so far, but for a while, this is kind of funny. I was riding along yesterday, and I hadn't seen anybody all day, and I'm thinking to myself, either I'm in the lead, or I went the wrong way. But whenever you ride a day or day and a half by yourself and you don't see anybody, you think you're like, did I take a wrong turn? What happened? And then when I get to camp, I had a look and seen, no, I'm on the right road, and I'm obviously, there's people all around me. I just don't see them all day. It's kind of weird. So, which is fine by me. I personally like to ride by myself quite a bit. I get in my own head, my own thoughts, and do all that kind of good stuff. And this trip for me has done exactly that. It's given me that opportunity to self-reflect, refocus on things that personally for me. And when this is over, I'll implement some of those. But this has been an outstanding ride, and I can't wait to get to the finish line and see all my brothers and sisters at home. It's going to be a great time. But anyway, I'll see you guys up the road. Okay, hey.
All right.
All right.
There you have it.
There you have it, folks. And we got another one. We got some great information, riders' perspectives. They are definitely feeling it right now. Riders are starting to hit that wall. They're starting to fatigue.
They're tired for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're questioning
tired.
life right now.
And we definitely want to continue to stress safety. Safety, because this is where you start making careless mistakes.
I'm in Tuba City.
I'm gonna cue this up.
Hey, good morning. It's day 6 of the Hoka Hey. I'm in Tuba City, Arizona. I stayed the night here in a parking lot back in October, I think. A familiar place. They've got looked out over security guards last night. It looks like the police looked out over us a couple of times. So I guess Tuba City is a place to stay, sleep on the ground next to the motorcycle. But I want to give you an update. We're going along. I'm still tracking on 900 to 1,000 miles a day. We're right at, really, really close to $5,000 or 5,000 miles for the entire event so far at the end of day 5. We're not so close on the $5,000 mark, and I'll talk about that more in a minute. But they, as I was coming through Sedona Valley yesterday and just looking at the pure scenery and the beauty of the terrain, I was like, I was supposed to be taking a whole lot more pictures and videos and stuff that I haven't been taking. And I apologize for that for a little bit, but then I think back on what happened, and Monday was hard. It was just rain after rain after rain. It's hard on me. It's hard on my body. Hard on my gear, my equipment. I don't know if all my camera stuff has survived it. I hadn't even checked it. But I spent 24 months training to be uncomfortable in an uncomfortable situation, and I was comfortable with it until the most important thing of the Hoka Hey is your directions. If you don't know where you're going, you're out of the event. And I had a backup plan for my directions. I took pictures of them, but the water disintegrated the paper directions, and then when I lost my phone, I was out of luck. I didn't know what to do, couldn't think straight. I was in a bad shape, and the thought of this is it, 24 months of uh, the training and preparing has gone down the drain over a little bit of water, a whole lot of water. They, and I talked to Shannon, and uh, she started thinking of a game plan, and I started thinking of a game plan. And Tuesday, we got to a new page of directions, dry directions, and our game plan started playing out, and started helping me. And I think about that on just the mental side of it. How many times in life do we hit a wall and we can't go no more? We stop. Our mental state's not right. They Monday evening, Tuesday, my mental state wasn't right at all. I needed a little bit of help. They and this makes me think of the whole reason why what I'm doing, and why I partnered with Steps, is because sometimes we do need that help. Sometimes we need to reach out to a professional to help us get our mind right, help us see directions that we're not physically seeing at the time. So that's what this was all about. And then Tuesday, when the revelation came that I'm back in the game, my mindset changed, and it turned into more of meaning and purpose of doing this and doing it strong and finishing it strong. Because I need everyone to see that when life gets hard, there's always an out, and not an out of suicide, not an out of depression, not an out of just curling up in a ball and going away. Sometimes you may need to reach out and grab somebody's hand and say, "Hey, help me through this situation." I needed it on Tuesday and Monday night, Tuesday, and when I realized, hey, I'm here to show that everybody can, the hard got easy. And now it's not about the pictures and the videos. Now it's about showing everybody how hard a person can endure. And as the next few days go on, we're uh, not quite to the halfway point. We got to make it to the next checkpoint to be to the official halfway point. But day wise, this starts the halfway point, basically. We're going to see what hard is. Now, on the donations, I went through hard to get us to 5,000 miles. Now I need y'all to go through hard and get us to $5,000 and beyond. I didn't throw a big goal out there to see us all tap out on it. If everybody in this group donated $10 today, not only will we get to the $5,000, but it'll get us through day 6 and day 7 as well. That just a $10 donation. That's all it'd take, and it just proves to the world that, hey, we can outdo hard. So just think about that today as you're going through. Just beg you to give a $10 donation. If everybody in this group gave $10, we'd get to where we need to be. Y'all go fast, do stupid stuff.
All right.
Wow. What rider was that?
I'm going to pull that information up right quick. But you heard the words, folks. He was on, what, day 6? He was saying day 5, day
Yeah,
6.
day 6.
And yeah, and we're on day 9. So just imagine what he's feeling right now on day 9. Folks, I'm telling you, we cannot stress safety at this stage right now. Riders still have thousands of miles ahead of them of back rows. And I just want to iterate this. 1,000 miles on the back road is twice as hard as 1,000 miles on an interstate. And you would say, why is that? The speeds are lower. You're not really in it, but you are working so hard riding the back roads with these curves, with these switchbacks, with your focus on if there's going to be a animal or something run out. You're looking at directions. It's almost 2 or 3 times harder riding the back roads than it is riding the interstates. And if you sit there and say, okay, from here to, let's say, Jacksonville, Florida, um, 500 miles, I can run it easily, you know, but on the back roads, that same 500-mile distance, you might as well double that time that it would take you on interstate. We really can't address the big board too much up here in this area right here. It's just that we know that these riders, 1025 Pee Wee, 1088 Ryder Richard, she's up there. Riot is up there. Christmas is up there. And Kern is up there. And I think I can't pull his Kilroy's up there. Your leaders last report that they was up near the White Horse area in the Yukon. So they're up in this area right here. Yes, Tone. I know you know, Tone. You love riding on the back road just like I do.
And Case
So they're up.
Solo, what was that rider's number?
Okay. Let me get back to that rider number for you. That was Go Fast, Do Stupid Stuff. Uh, I'm going to pull his number up right quick. As a matter of fact, I have another video I'm going to share. He's got an update, so stand by, stand by. We got another good video from him. Let me get my audio going here.
Yeah, no sound.
All right, 1167. All right, got him. Thank you.
There's still no sound.
There's no sound, Solo. No sound.
No sound.
Are we saying no sound?
No
Yes.
sound.
We're gonna come back to that. He always put out some good videos, his perspective of what he's doing, dealing with the ride, how he's feeling. So we're gonna get back with his video here in a second. We get the big boy back up. We'll reload that. What do you have for us, Hop?
Got some sad news on a veteran rider, Rip number 359, which his bio doesn't come up. Let's see if it shows them. May not show them on the map. Yeah.
359.
Yeah. He crashed last night and was airlifted to Missoula Hospital.
Oh, Rip.
Compound leg fractures, busted ribs, and a brain bleed. His wife's on his way to him right now. So they know
Okay.
about it, so
And-
we did get the okay from the family to talk about it. So
And folks, we get messages throughout the night of this, but we cannot release that information until we get clearance. So we do know about other situations, but we just can't put it out right now
Right.
until notification.
yeah, so everyone keep
Logic.
him in your prayers for healing up, and hopefully hopefully things work out there. Let's see here.
I wonder why my video didn't load sound.
Number 956, Raindrop. They finally put it out, so everyone's made aware that she had a little mishap and went down on a gravel road. She's okay. She's got some busted ribs, and I think her shoulders hurt a little bit. She's ready to.
What was her?
She's ready.
What was her name?
956, Raindrop.
Raindrop. Let's see if I can pull up. I know we
I can't
have
pull up
footage of
Rip
that.
on the rider's profile.
Yeah, he doesn't have a bio up there.
Oh, he doesn't? Okay.
Raindrop. They were actually off course. They were going down some road or whatever, and then
Gravel.
at the top of the hill, it just immediately just turned to big rock gravel without warning.
Right.
So she was with two other riders, and they barely held it together. But yeah, back end got out from under. She just went down. Saw pictures of the bike. The bike pretty much looks like it's toast. So, but I know she's she's ready. Set. Last I heard, she was going to try to make it up to Alaska. I don't know if I guess going to fly up there or drive up there or what. They're going to get up there so she can be there for the ending. So, but she'll be all right. She's just got. If you ever had broken ribs, they're absolutely horrible because there's just nothing you can do. Extremely painful.
Yeah.
But grand scheme of things, she's all right. That's really the only issue. So.
We do have some footage from Sunday. That's when they had the road closure by Red River. So this is what they were showing that was going on Red River when we were seeing the road closure, the detour. See the boulders, literally was on the highway.
Yeah.
Mudslides.
What was Raindrop's number?
Number 956.
Okay.
Yep, boulder size mudslide, boulder size rock mudslides. That was that Red River closure.
Yeah, now's the time to where it kind of seems like you might see a lot of accidents and stuff. It's just a lot of them have nothing to do with fatigue, but a lot of them do. It's just these guys and gals are just tired and worn out. Their mind's not right. It's just it's tough. Riding that hard for that many days in a row.
It's real tough. Right.
You said something earlier about headquarters had a checkpoint, a wellness checkpoint, which I thought was real good for riders just to pull over so they can just check on them. If that's what it is.
Yeah,
that is a great thing right there.
Yeah. I mean, the main goal is safety and getting everyone home safe. So, anything they can do. A big thing on this, and we can kind of talk about it.
I got some more footage.
Go ahead, Hop.
Did I cut you off, Hop?
No, I was just saying, they are making a big deal. Everyone makes a big deal about, speeding and going over 100 and this and that. When I wouldn't be worried about those top riders, those top 10 riders, Riot and Kilroy and some of them, whoever's up there, them pushing the limits on speed or going 100 doesn't concern me at all. It's some of these riders in the back who, we're rolling in today 9, 10, 11. They're still barely halfway there. They've got another, week on the road.
Look at the field.
They're they're tired. They're the ones who I'm concerned about, safety wise. That's more of a concern than someone going fast.
Yeah.
Right. This right here is where our concern is right here, because we know they have a lot of traveling ahead of them. So fatigue, looking at day 14, day 15, day 16, day 17, and it just goes on and on from there. And you're going to start seeing some people turning back saying, hey, look, I know I can't make it. I know it's not in me. And you're going to see some people start making that call, when you hit that wall.
Yeah, some of those riders, they know they're behind. They're going to start pushing and making bad decisions, and things happen.
Rapid City. So we like, well, thought we were going to go under.
Yeah.
We started going, I popped up the radar, and we were going right in the center of it. Before we even got to the edge of it, blowing us off the road as we turned around and came back.
They're getting, like I say, they started out down in Florida with hurricanes, moved to the desert, moved to the mountains, back to the desert, South Dakota, cold. Riders been reporting that it's been cold up there at night, and they're sleeping outside.
And then outside.
Don't forget that they're sleeping outside. So you ride all 20 hours, 15 hours all day. You stop to get some rest, and you have to sleep outside in the cold. And you're sitting there shivering. You're sitting there. You probably got some damp socks on. You probably got some damp underlayers on, and all you want to do is close your eyes and rest. So you sit there with it on. You're sitting there shivering. Your body trying to stay warm, and you're not really getting any good rest. So it just takes you deeper and deeper into that fatigue state.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're going to try to pull up the big board and take a look at a couple of the riders that's at the back of the pack. We want to highlight everybody. Don't know what's going on with 1178. I think we addressed 1178. Seems to still be moving on 65. That's back here in we're Arkansas. I guess Kinky Tracker stopped because they're still moving. Junior and them look like they are still at the dealership at Pig Trail. They stopped earlier in the ride to go check on a rider who was at a dealership down in Lower Florida.
I got a rider number. Let me pull up my notes. 1242.
Okay.
I was just curious if this rider was going to get back on the track, and he did.
Yeah.
I don't know if if he's still in it or not, but he can. This is the one that went up through Colorado, came through Colorado the other way, and before we signed off last night, I was like, I wonder if he's going to get back on the track.
They're at a hotel, so I doubt it.
Oh, he's at a hotel now? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Looks like he's at a Sprague there, Wyndham close by there. So
Okay. He's
Big
probably
Daddy,
just gonna
Big
make
Daddy,
his way up there.
he
Yeah.
removed himself from the course,
Okay.
right? And you'll have that. Some people will know that they've reached their limit, and they said, "Hey, look, I have the time off, but I'm going to continue on." Some people only took so much time off because they're planning. Said, "Hey, I plan to do this in 11 days." And so I give myself 11 days, and then I give myself 4 days to get back home. And when that window start closing, they
Yeah.
start trying to readjust their game plan. Start thinking like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I have these responsibilities. I'm not going to make it, so I'm just going to turn around and go home. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you're going up there in those northern areas, folks. Your support, your maintenance shops, stuff like that are far and few. So you
Mm.
really have to weigh that. Not trying to discourage anybody, but those are the facts of reality of what they're dealing with and what they're facing.
Yeah.
I do not know what's going on with 843. So 843, you are way off course.
No,
Um,
that's
Praying, I hope
Jansen.
somehow you correct.
No, he's out.
Okay, so Jansen is okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So I'm gonna make sure I put that in my notes. Jansen 843. Once again, we thank everybody for tuning in. We appreciate you.
I got a
Everybody who
question
tuned in this
on the
weekend, we appreciate you.
got a question for you, both of y'all. When we click on their profile or on the rider on the big board, and it brings up the location and everything. That picture, is that the picture of where they're at? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Right. And they also can put a picture once they set it up. They can put a profile picture up there as well. So you will see
Mm-hmm.
some people who took the time to put in their profile pictures. Good morning. Thank you for the updates. Yes, Michelle. Tone, tea time. As you say, factors, yes, sir, factors. If you don't know what factor is, folks, that's stuff that you cannot control.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me say that every
Yeah.
time. Carlos,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
after Carlos, man. Carlos be like, Solo be saying it. And folks, I found out the hard way. I got stopped behind they were doing road repairs. The truck was putting down lines. I couldn't go around them. They wouldn't let me go around them. So I was just inching right behind that truck putting down line. That was factors.
Mm.
You there
Mm.
up there, they do construction. They have flagmans up there that will stop you to let traffic because it's a one way, and
Yeah.
you have to. So you'll see riders pulling up behind you, and you'll be like, "Man, I thought I had a 30-minute lead on them, but
You had a nice cushion. Yeah.
got a nice cushion, but you've been sitting there for 10 or 15
Right.
minutes, and yeah, Mike, is there a reason? A reason for? Good morning, Dennis.
And we can't stress this enough that the Hoka Hey is not a
48.
race. It's a challenge to yourself on this type of a ride. It is, I would think, and I don't know if y'all been in it, got the champion there. When you get into something like this, you're going to, okay, this is just a challenge. I want to be up front, but this is just a challenge. But if you get that, this is a race mindset, it can add another factor, as Tone said, it can add another factor to your ride and how you ride.
Yes, indeed. Once again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in. We greatly appreciate you. The riders are aware of this live stream. Some of them are catching it. They hear what you're saying. They're reading the comments when they stop at night. They appreciate you. So everybody
Yeah.
that's commenting, everybody that's seeing this live stream, everybody that's saying, "Hey, I'll be at the dealership waiting for them," leaving them little messages on the bike, let them sleep, bringing them little goodie bags out there to help them stay, with some substances, nourishment. We appreciate you. We appreciate you getting out there. We appreciate you following along. Trust me, the riders know.
Who's this? Buffy. Who? What number is Rick Rogers? Y'all know
If
Rick
anyone
Rogers?
has any video, yes, we know Rick Rogers out of California. Good guy, great guy.
Yeah,
He
Buffy
had
said he
a
just dropped
tire
out.
issue earlier on.
Oh, okay.
He's 10-15. He just he's been having a rough go at it. Said he's been miserable the past few days, and he just decided to drop.
Okay.
Rick Rogers, good guy. So it's and he rode from California to Florida to start this.
Yeah.
So shout out to Rick. Got a little quick message from Dan Crowley here. I'm gonna try to key him up.
Jolene walked up to, are you okay? Yes, I am. Oh! So anyway, she was very, very nice, and she just wanted to share some good vibes with me. Absolutely. She gave me some gas, and I'm going to hit it again. I ought to stop gas more often. We're in Casper, Wyoming. Casper, Wyoming. Good luck to you guys. Thank you.
So we'll start from the beginning.
Okay, hey everybody, just stopped to get some gas and do a little adjustment on my foot pegs, and this lady, Jolene, yep. Jolene walked up to, are you okay? Yes, I am. So anyway, she was very, very nice, and she just wanted to share some good vibes with me. Absolutely. She gave me some gas, and I'm going to hit it again. I ought to stop gas more often. We're in Casper, Wyoming. Casper, Wyoming. Good luck to you guys. Thank you.
All right, folks. So that's what riders, like I say, people from all over are seeing this live stream.
Yeah.
They're following along with it, and just out of nowhere, she walked up and said, "Hey, are you Hoka Hey?" That's incredible. That's incredible. Buffy, Buffy, if you could inbox me that information. Oh, okay, okay. Once again, good morning to everybody. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. Live updates coming from the 2024 Hoka Hey Motorcycle Challenge. Riders are moving all across the country. We're looking at going into day 9. We have decisions being made right now. If they want to continue, if they want to stick with it, if they want to grit it out. Good morning, Carol. If they want to grit it out.
Yeah.
So pretty much everything below this line right here, and you know what that is, the border. We are concerned. We are concerned. We are concerned.
Let,
So
let me let me ask you this,
continue to
Sono.
push.
Let me ask you this: if, like you said, everything below that line, if they had the mindset, I just want to, if we don't know, they had the mindset, I just want to be there by day 13. Would that lighten the way they think as they ride? I just want to finish the race. I know I got
Uh,
X amount of days after the 10th.
you start really doubting yourself.
Oh, okay.
You do not know. The only thing you know is the next checkpoint. So you do not know the length of that next leg. Only thing you know
Okay.
is trying to get that next checkpoint. Um, uh, and you just have to keep gritting it, you know.
Yeah.
Um, Hop, I know Hop. Like I say, Hop's ridden it 3 times. He's been at this stage of the game where you're on day 9. You've hit the last checkpoint, or you at the second or third checkpoint, and you have to dig deep to find it in you to
Mm-hmm.
keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Hop, what do you use, Hop? What do you do to keep your mind in the game? You experienced super experienced long distance rider, man. I mean, you've done some incredible riding. What do you find works for you to keep your head in the game, to stay focused on gritting through it, to get past that wall? What works for you?
Yeah, you got to figure out just a smaller goal. Maybe it's just the next gas stop. And just break it down. Especially those riders that are way down there. I mean, if they're focusing on Alaska, all that's going to do is just really mess them up. That's
Mm.
just going to drain them even more. So they got to focus on maybe the next checkpoint,
Yeah.
or even break it down smaller to, hey, I just got to get to the next gas stop.
Mm.
You just got to break it down into little bite-sized pieces, something that's attainable, and just start hitting those goals. Hey, if I can make it to the next gas stop, okay. If I can make it to the next gas stop, if I can make it 100 miles, whatever it is, you got to find something inside you that will allow you to keep going and focus on. And Dan Crowley had posted this morning. He was looking for someone to ride with from Missoula to Homer. He's at the point he can hear himself starting to make excuses for himself,
Yeah.
and that's
Right,
that's what happens. If that doubt starts setting in, you've got to shut it down. You've got to find a way around it. You've got to find a way to fix it. You got to find a way to push through. And this is what this challenge is about. This is where you find out what you're made of. Good or bad, you're going to find out some things about yourself.
right.
Jimmy says line by line on the directions for him, and so that's whatever works. If you clear out that one line, and then you just got all you're doing is working on the next line. So
Right.
Right. And see, folks, this is what we're talking about as far as closures. You see all of this right here. This is 93 um, up near Jasper National Park. It's closed. It's showing red. If you can see it. So that's what the riders are dealing with. Like I say, that rainstorm come out of nowhere. Even though the route was verified, even though they sent a rider to proof it, Mother Nature has her own ideal of what she want to throw in the game, her factors. So riders just have to be flexible. They have to adjust. Riot is an extreme. Uh, he can think. He can adjust himself. He's fatigued right now, so frustration set in on him. We were going back and forth last night. I could hear it. I could hear it in him. Uh, the error that cost him. But he knows how to pull himself out of it. He knows what he need to do. He stopped. He got some rest. He let his body, let his mind get back together so he can focus. And he's moving. He's moving. He's on a mission. He's sticking with that.
yeah, Charles says most of the riders were not planning on a 10-day ride. That's elite. Most are just planning on conquering the challenge and overcoming what happens. That's true. A lot of people tout this as a 10-day ride, and that's not the case.
Right.
It's not billed as a 10-day ride, and it's only recently that finishers have been doing that. In 18, I think the first rider didn't roll in until like day 11 and a half or something. 20 was a really fast year, as was
20 was a
22.
fast year.
Yeah.
22 was a fast year.
Yeah.
22 was a great year.
Yeah. But yeah, it's definitely not a 10-day ride. That's not a way to look at it at all.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And that's what I was trying to say earlier.
The end of the road party is not till day 14. So as long as you make it by then, that's
So realistically, if you set it for 14 days, 10 days, the finish line opens, which means riders can finish the course, or 14 days and still be considered a finish. I think they changed it a little bit, didn't they, Hop? I know we had some people come in extended on an extended time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Terry, 16 was fast too. Yeah.
So what I don't know how to phrase this question. Are there any conditions, because this is challenging enough, but are there any conditions where headquarters will allow you to extend what you just said, Solo, extend it?
Extend what? What do you mean?
Your check-in. Like, say if I'm making in something happened out of my control, I try to get back on. I didn't make it to day 15.
Well, you can finish it at any time.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as you run the whole course properly and you finish, you're considered a finisher.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, like Junie, she always takes 30 days before she'll finish.
Okay.
I don't know. Personally, I think it just needs to be shut down at the 14 days. I mean, that's strictly my personal opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I think for safety reasons, I think it needs to be shut down. I mean, after that, these riders are so tired and so worn out, and they start making bad decisions, pushing, trying to finish quicker, and they outride their abilities, and I think that causes issues. So.
Right.
Okay.
So I think let me see if I can get refund. Curves is in Montana. All right. Just got an update. Curves says she's in Montana. Once again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in to this live coverage of the 2024 Hoka Hey Motorcycle Challenge. We appreciate you. All right, let's take this. We're gonna share one from the old man himself, Pat Cornell.
Excuse me.
All right. Good morning. Jack, say good morning.
This is a morning.
It is a morning.
Baby.
We got
the
sound.
tools out. We're wrenching on the bike.
Do we have sound?
So
Yes.
we started out. We rolled up the Alcan. Getting a little low on fuel. We're looking for a fuel stop. We found one at a resort, but it didn't open till 6. We got there about 4:45. So we're hanging out a little bit. Fortunately, the restaurant across the street opened up, so we went and had a couple of bacon and egg breakfasts, some home fries, some rye toast, coffee, a little sit-down impromptu that we weren't planning on, and then we rolled back across the street when when the resort opened, we put some go-go juice in the scooters here, started rolling up the Alcan, and lo and behold, we have a little issue with a loose exhaust. So we get the loose exhaust taken care of. We're getting back on the road. Jack's just
I think we lost the sound there. Can you hear me?
those days. Enjoy.
Yep, like he had a bad signal up there right at the
Yeah.
end, but that's what's going on with the old man, and he's riding with Jack Daniels. So we can get the big boy back up. But we're working it, folks. We're working it. We're trying to keep it live. We're trying to answer your messages. We're working the big board. I agree with Hop. One conditions for an entry is to have a resume of long distance riding. They should have cutoff times for each checkpoint to control this. That is similar to the IBR. It's definitely a way to keep the riders safe. Well, folks, we got Hoka Hey rider number 955, Sharif Asadiq, joining us this morning. Good morning, Sharif. Can you hear us?
I do hear you, but you're echoing.
I'm echoing. Is it pretty bad or should I turn it
I
back?
just turned my volume down, so maybe that'll help out.
I'm gonna put mine on mute.
What's up, Hop?
Are you there, Sharif?
Word.
I'm
Hop,
here.
are you there? Hello?
Yo,
Can anybody hear me?
I
Yeah.
hear you.
Okay, there we go. Logic muted his. Thank you, Logic. Reef, can you hear us?
Indeed.
All right. Do you have the big board up, Reef? What's your perspective on this 2024 Hoka Hey Motorcycle Challenge? First of all, we want to say, hey, glad you're feeling better, man. We know you've been a little bit under the weather there.
Well, thank you. You there?
Yes.
Yes.
If
So
everybody
it's
can
been
hear you.
exciting. There's a lot, as y'all all know, a lot. There's a lot of people dropped out. A lot of people are getting injured. Um, a lot of people buy new bikes that they didn't think they were going to buy new bikes.
Now you've been injured twice in 20 and 22. You got injured. What is that feeling like to train up for it, to get ready for it, to prep your bike for it, and you know you have to make that call.
It's hard. It's um, both times is hard. The first time is I ran into Hop. I won't say it wasn't my fault, but it was my fault. 'Cause I hit the brother, and then we pushed through. I was number 8 to get to the first checkpoint, but my hands were swollen. I couldn't even take my gas cap off. Um, Doctor gave me some meds, but they didn't kick in fast enough. And then that was a hard call. Pinto's death helped
Yeah,
make that call easier because he passed right before the checkpoint.
right.
So the first day leaving the hospital, I walked into the dealership and had a big old sign up saying "Rest in peace to Todd." And I mean, last year was helping someone who dropped their motorcycle. I tore ligaments in my ACL. Rode for a whole day after, and I tried to camp out to get better, and it didn't work out. And it was hard calls. I couldn't bend my leg though. I couldn't even put my kickstand down. Shell and Flat Brian came to my aid on that one. And then some people that wasn't even riding in the Hoka Hey called me in the morning when they saw me sitting still, and they know that's not my style to be in a tent for 6+ hours. So somebody else actually called the ambulance and sent it to my location.
Right. Okay.
At the end of the day, it's better to be able to ride another day than to be a hashtag.
Right. Now, getting into it, you saw that day 1, day 2 that they started out in with the hurricanes. Riders persisted. They got through it. And now they're going through all of the different elements of desert, mountains, more rain. What can you tell anybody thinking about doing the Hoka Hey Motorcycle Challenge?
You got to be prepared for everything, whether it's Hoka Hey or not. If you're a rider and you're getting out there getting miles, hell, we were riding in California in May and we encountered snow that was higher than we were. So if you get out there and you about that life and you training up for rides like the Hoka Hey and the IBR or any major rally, then you got to be prepared. I mean, people woke up. I've been seeing posts for, oh man, I woke up freezing this morning. It was in the mid 30s or 40s, and yeah, the other day it was 105. That's very typical.
Right.
The best you can
So
do is
prepping.
try to stay alert on the weather if you got the technology. If your technology is still working, in this case, because a lot of people's technology went south after the storms. When you got more storms coming, it's they come out of nowhere and you riding all along, maybe beautiful 1 second and pouring down rain the next.
That's right. That's right. Hop, you got any questions for Sharif?
No, not that I can think of.
Okay. Okay. Definitely looking at Logic. What do you got
Yes.
for Sharif?
I'm just waiting for our next phone call conversation. I talk to Reef quite often since we're both here in Texas, and you already know I've been getting a lot from this, but I'm gonna continue to pick y'all minds over the year. Now I know Hop is in Texas. I just ride down there and see Hop. But no, I don't have no questions for Reef.
Okay. So they are not on 90, folks. I know some people are saying, are they on 90? They are not on 90. It looks like they're on 212, which run parallel with 90. So that's where you see them running parallel with 90. So we zoom in, you see that highway 212. That's
At
what
least they're
they're
not
on,
on
not
90
the
on
90.
purpose.
I know someone said, look, right, they're not. Yeah. So things are still good there. We want to thank everybody for tuning in for our live day 9 update of the 2024 Hoka Hey Motorcycle Challenge.
Hey, Carla. Prayers going out for all the folk that had to drop out for any reason, but especially ones that had to drop out because of accidents and hurting their body parts.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So let's hear from Junie. We want to hear from Junie. Like Hop say, Junie would get out there, she would ride her ride, and you know, that's what it's all about. Each rider riding their own ride. So let's hear from Junie.
Good morning. We made it to the first checkpoint. Hip hip hooray. So now we got a few things to do here. Dry out some things, first of all. The sprinklers went off last night on us. So that wasn't good. But the rain was raining and the sprinklers were sprinkling. So how you gonna avoid that? But anyway, then the directions are amazing. I mean, if you can count to however far you're supposed to count to, you can find these roads. And we've been having a really good, sweepy, turny, twisty, but the roads are in excellent shape, paved very, very well. So things are going good on our end. I've seen, a few other people struggling with different things, but that's part of the Hoka Hey, right? So we got things washed and dried. We took some showers last night. Took advantage of the fact that we were going to be here a little while, get some things done. Hey, William, how you doing this morning? You're the only one on so far, so I guess I'm talking to you. But I hope you all have a great day. We've got Levita with us, Levita Wells. Detta's here. Detta's, I think, going to just go ahead and go on, but she wants to do this by herself, so I commend her for that. And she's here with us, and Alex and Lexi are here because, as you know, they've been down for a little while and they need some service. So, that's what happens when the dealerships are closed. You sit and you wait, and be creative with your time, though. Go do laundry, go take a shower, get a good meal, get some rest. Don't just waste that time that you've got to do some productive things. So, but yeah, I see people are already up in the Yukon and stuff. Cool, good for them. Hope the roads are good up there. Usually by this time of the year, they got things paved and you're in pretty good shape. So, hi Michelle, hi Dave. Thanks for joining me, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Who else we got? Not sure who that just threw me a love. So anyway, it's been interesting. Been I love being out here again because I remember a lot of this stuff. It's pretty cool. So, but let me give you a little public service announcement too for anybody that's watching this that's following us and encouraging us and wants to help. Don't, okay? Don't do that. Don't come out here on your motorcycle and get behind us and tell us we're going the wrong way or tell us how we're supposed to go or any of those things because you're making a distraction. And although you think you're being helpful, you're not. So please stop that. Thanks. Love you. Bye.
And that was Junie. She's you will hear that name. You get familiar with that name.
If you want to do the Hoka Hey, you definitely gonna know that name.
That's right. That's who you talk to for interviews. That's right. That's who you talk to for interviews.
It's like we got an echo all over the place today. Anybody keying on the big board or seeing any riders going astray on the course?
I'm not seeing anything.
Logic, are you seeing anything? Riders going astray on the course?
No, I'm not seeing anything. I really don't look. I really stopped looking at the ones up there up north because I know the trackers
Oh
aren't
yeah.
messing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But as far as those down in Montana, Utah, uh, uh, and what's the other one? Wyoming, I don't see anybody off too far off course that we don't already know about.
Right. And folks, like I say, this riders here are who we're concerned about right now. Fatigue is starting to set in. Um, we're really watching these riders. Do we have any updates on the Moki Dugway?
I saw somebody said that somebody just went through it or went around it. Let me see if I
Yeah,
can look at
Hyde just went through it.
Hyde. Okay, Hyde. All right.
Any more word on Problem Chow?
Have not seen anything.
No. What's the did we already do a weather report for in that area there, Solo?
No, we have not done a weather report. Let's take a look and see. Try to pull it up. Thank you, Dre. Appreciate that. Timothy Mitchell. No, I will not have lunch with you.
Yeah, you will at the RTE.
You got me. Yeah, as well. Oh yeah, it's a free game on the RT. Yeah, and folks, listen. If you want to meet some of these riders that's participating in the Hoka Hey Motorcycle Challenge, uh, you can attend the Reef and K Solo official RTE in Hammond, Louisiana. Reef,
I
why
have
don't
a
you
question.
just kind of let the people know a little bit about this? That would be the first event right after the Hoka Hey.
Yeah, so the first weekend, and we're bedding down though in not Hammond. We were bedding down in I mean, where we sleeping Solo?
We sleep. Where did you get the hotel this year?
I don't know. Somewhere not Hammond, but
So
we're eating the
if I
Don
can pull it
seafood.
up. The
And
information is posted on the
it's all on the
page.
link on the Roof and K
I know,
Solo's
right?
RTE page. Um
Yeah.
it's a good time. We do cookout. We cook ourselves. There's normally a nice little scenic ride on Friday, and then there's a ride about normally 50 to 70 miles from where we bed down to the hotel. I mean to the restaurant. Because
City
people always
place.
say they don't have time and or the money or whatever to ride with me in K Solos, so it turned into a ride to eat to a kind of a, for lack of better words, an event. So we normally get there on Wednesday or Thursday. I think this year we're booked for Thursday. So we will get there Thursday-ish, and then Friday morning there's normally a ride. Time is to be determined. Don't start inbox me saying what's the route. What You'll figure that out when we get there. Uh, and then Saturday morning is the only time we the restaurant opens at 11. We normally get there about 10:45. And there, if you've been there before, if you heard about it, Hammond was one of our favorite spots so far. Um, and so that's why we're going back.
I got
Yep.
my I
And
got my
they always
reservation.
give us.
I got
I've
my
been to
reservation
several of
at the
them. He
True
came
by
up with
Hammond.
while he was doing his world record tour. He stopped for a minute to come to the ride to eat. So,
Yeah, yeah. Hop popped in. So
Yeah, you want to put that video up?
all you just sent me one.
Just I'll share the screen. You got it. You put it on. Can you see it?
Ooh, y'all. There you go.
You ready?
Yes. Kid up.
Oh wait, hold on.
Need volume hop. No volume hop.
All righty.
We didn't have volume hop. Did anybody hear that?
Yeah, no.
No, didn't hear it.
Yeah, we had.
Oh,
I was
shit.
saying no volume. So we'll key it back up. We'll get it back in
Well, you
there.
can pull it up. See if you can pull it up on Facebook. I don't know why it wouldn't play for mine.
Okay. So we'll take a quick look at the weather.
What?
The weather radar that's going on up here now. They are near Whitehorse. As you can see, this is Whitehorse right here. So the storm is moving easterly. Should be riders are ending through the Yukon. So they should get some more rain.
I'll be right back, guys. I use restroom.
All right. And once again, for people who do not know where Homer, Alaska is located, Homer, Alaska is located here, right off of the one. Anchorage,
Yeah,
they will come
they're
down,
about
and I've ridden
they're
this.
about
This is
900
beautiful
miles from there.
scenery. So they will go past Anchorage, head toward Victor, and then work their way down to Homer. So that's what the weather looks like. Riders are moving right along. Like I say, the trackers, that's the elephant in the room. The trackers seem to be stopping right up near the mile 80 rest stop. So this is where we lose visibility on the tracker.
To all the brothers and sisters that pulled out of the challenge and making way home, prayers for safe travels for y'all to get home safely. Take your time. It's not a rush, not a race to get home. And know you made the right decision. You felt you couldn't continue on and you pulled up, ain't nothing wrong with that. Don't hang your head low. Hop, I finally put your flag up in my garage too. I hope this year we don't have big flags.
Oh yeah, right on. They're gonna be nice this year.
They were nice that year, nice and
Yeah.
big.
It's big. Who's that video from, Hop?
Iceman.
Did you find it, Solo?
I'm looking for it right now.
I don't know why the sound wouldn't work, but
Solo, you see that question there by Tone?
Mm, I'm sure that they can see that on the big board. This is the public access board right here, Tone. So I'm sure HQ can see the riders. They're still tracking them.
Yeah, they can see their vapor trail. They'll still have all the data from Fleet Tracker. They can overlay it.
That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to ask. What is the vapor trail?
It's their track. It's their
Yeah.
actual track.
You're
So
tracking
whereas
your
Fleet
fumes
just
as you go
shows where
along the
they're at
road.
right now,
Uh-huh.
it also provides a track kind of like Spot Wallow.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I mean, you just don't want to display that for 200
Right.
people on the same map.
Right. Right.
That
Okay.
would make sense at all.
Okay.
Once again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in. We appreciate you. I can't stress that enough.
Iceman's at the border. Hopefully, he don't get pulled over into the strip search line.
Get a cavity search. Right. Hmm.
All right. Let me see if I can get
Wow.
this going.
So riders posted a copy of their directions. Well, Rebecca, I'm pretty sure HQ will see that.
Where was it posted?
I don't know. She said she just removed it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't know where it was posted at. She didn't say where it's posted.
I think I have that video from Jason. Let me see if I can work it. So let me see if I can pull that up. I know I should be able to. All right. I think I got it. I'm going to try to cue it up. Let me know. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear him.
A lot of advice. Sometimes it's really shitty advice. Anytime he mentions anything about how fast you should go, don't listen to it. That's shitty advice, I can guarantee you. But sometimes he gives good advice, but it's hidden. You got to listen for it. Like this, for example. These gloves, as liners, warm as shit. Assuming that shit is fresh. Sometimes Hopper gives
You missed the beginning.
a lot of advice. Sometimes it's really shitty advice. Anytime he mentions anything about how fast you should go, don't listen to it. That's shitty advice, I can guarantee you. But sometimes he gives good advice, but it's hidden. You got to listen for it. Like this, for example. These gloves, as liners, warm as shit. Assuming that shit is fresh.
Yeah, the old surgical gloves. They'll definitely keep your hands warm if you don't know that.
Kind of
little
dry.
trick.
Those are the tricks of the trade right
Yeah.
Good deal. Good deal, Hop. All right, folks. We're just going to go over the big board one more time. We have a special guest on with us this morning. We got Sharif Asadiq. He is on giving his perspective of the 2024 Hoka Hey Motorcycle Challenge, rider number 955. You can go check out his rider profile on the Hoka Hey Challenge search. Got Chris Hopper on with us this morning. You familiar with us? And we have Logic.
Keep it logical.
We can stress how important safety is right now at this stage of the game. And I know we keep stressing it. I know we keep stressing, we keep iterating it, but it's very important. If you're tracking this live and you have someone riding, please get a message to them to be careful. Make smart decisions. Do not outride their guardian angels, and keep their head in the game if they do make mistakes, because mistakes can be corrected. You can recover from a mistake as long as you keep your head in the game.
Yeah.
All the people that's
Hit and
calling
run
folks.
Jeff. Say again, Sharif.
I was saying, for all the people that's calling folk, I'm sure it's been said 1,000 times, but that's a distraction. Send them a text, shoot them an inbox message, and when they got time, they'll get to it.
Right.
This is not a ride you can really like listen to your radio, talk on the phone. Because if you miss a turn, you could be gone for hours in the wrong direction. So they appreciate the love. Just give them some time. They'll call you, or you inbox them, they'll inbox you when they get time. But calling is not a good distraction.
Right. We'd definitely like to hear from some of the family or significant others of some of the new riders out there. So if any of you want to call in, we'd definitely love to talk to you. And yes, Mike, the leaders are basically on a direct route to Houma. Did we lose everybody?
No, we're here.
I'm here. I'm here.
I think everybody's trying to queue up something.
Yeah, I'm just looking at. I got multiple screens over here. Just looking at riders, just seeing if there's anybody else off course significantly, but I don't see any.
Yeah, I think Iceman got through the border. Loco is up next in line.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting, Hobbs, which ones were you said were the brothers that were riding?
McLeod.
Okay. Okay. That's hold fast up there, 875. Okay.
I don't.
No.
Seems like we got a double echo.
Rick McLeod.
Yeah, Rick McLeod.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Can somebody let me know if we have a double echo feedback?
Yes, we do.
So mine, I figured out what it was. When you sent me the StreamYard link, it opened up a whole new page, so it was running twice. So I got rid of one of the pages, and I got rid of my echo.
Sharif, you brought that crap to us.
That was you, man. Your little bootleg ass link.
Hey.
Let me make sure I don't have one running. I got multiple pages open over here.
Carol, circle with the flag. The flag doesn't mean anything. That's just a little avatar that the riders choose to put in there.
Yeah, like someone got cars, someone got wrenches, they pick the flag.
There's a question from Susan. Can riders check with headquarters to make sure they haven't made a wrong turn before they get significantly away from being able to turn back and correct?
I don't think a rider out there is thinking to call headquarters and find out about a turn. They'll break out an atlas first, or
Yeah, no, that's
they'll
not
double
that's not
check on
how it
that route.
works.
If you get too far off track, somebody from HQ a lot of times will call you, but sometimes it's a long way away from you where you missed your turn at. But riders aren't thinking to call HQ because they think they're lost. I don't even think I would like the response from somebody at HQ for if I call back to get that response.
They wouldn't even respond.
It's not a walk in the park. It's not made to be easy. It's made for you to go out there and figure it out.
All right. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Or is that nasty echo still there?
None on my side.
All
I hear
right.
the
Thank
echo.
you. Thank you. Whew.
Starting to get some more
Are you there?
separation in the field now.
Hop, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. I got you. Message coming.
843 is out, Wayne. That's Steve Jansen. Not sure on 1241. I think their tracker's messed up.
All
Hadn't
right.
updated.
All right.
Not seeing the top runners move. Yes, that is the elephant in the room, Wayne. The trackers stopped moving right there at mile 80 rest stop. So we've been tracking that all night long. I was up to probably like 3:30 this morning on the big board, and I had to reach out to Ryan to make sure that he was okay. And he gave me a thumbs up to kind of explain to me what the situation was. Yeah, it seemed like when everybody get right there at the mile 80 rest stop, the tracker stop moving. So Ren and Ron are other brothers riding this year, first time. Ren lives in Boston. Ron, Texarkana. Um, they're originally from Brazil. So Ren and Ron.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have to jump off, guys. I got some things I got to take care of.
All right.
Yep.
I'm about
Hey,
to
we're
get off
gonna
my
shut this down. This has been another good one. We didn't want to take it this long today. It ended up going over, but we're going to get back on this afternoon, uh, same time for our evening broadcast. Any updates or any information, rider information that we may have, we're going to try to bring it to you. We want to thank you for tuning in and stay tuned. Hopefully, we're going to have some riders getting ready to in striking distance to hit the finish line. So we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. I want to thank Chris Hopper. I want to thank Logic. And I want to thank our special guest, Sharif, for coming on today. We enjoyed you. Thank you for your questions. Keep your questions coming. Think about what you want to ask. We definitely appreciate you. So until this evening, y'all take care.
Yep, sounds good. We'll see everybody.
Take it easy.